Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Lisa here, or welcome if you are new here. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a reading for Aries for the month of January 2022. My final reading, my final January reading, and then I'm going to go on and do some other readings for you guys. So yeah, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe if this is your message, if you are guided to receive this message, if you are guided to be here, if it resonates with you. So yeah, please remember it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with each and every Aries that will see the message, but yeah, it is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries. So take it as it resonates, leave what does not, and let's get into the message. So this is a message that I recorded yesterday. Very strong message here. I recorded it, I edited it, and I was ready to upload it, and then I had troubles with my storage, and then I had to go through and delete some stuff, and then I accidentally somehow deleted it. So I don't even know what happened, but basically I recorded and I spent a whole couple of hours on the message, and then I deleted it. So I'm so upset and angry with myself for whatever mistake I made, but I did actually delete it. But regardless of that, I remember all of the cards, I remember all of the energies that came out, I remember the message crystal clear, so there was no way I was going to forget what came out. So I was able to re-establish the reading, and I'm now going to read it for you. Now, what I first of all want to say, Aries, is that this message is very, very specific. This is going to be for a very specific group of people. It's not going to be for everybody. It's going to be for a very specific group of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus that need to hear it. Now, if it doesn't resonate with you, if it's not sounding like your story, then please leave it and move on. I do not want you to, go ahead and accuse people of this. I guess I've given it away a little bit. It is quite a cynical reading, and if it doesn't resonate with you in any way, if it's not seeming like your story, then just please leave it and go to other readings, go to other placements. Don't go with it, all right? Let it go and move on. If it feels like it resonates in some way from the beginning and you keep listening and it sounds more and more like your story, then it's likely to possibly be your story. Again, it's not 100%, it is a general reading. So I just don't want you guys jumping to conclusions and accusing anyone of, something that they haven't done, that kind of thing. So, just be careful. I'll explain why, I guess, as I go along. So let's go ahead and find out what the message is for you. Alright, so Aries, the overall energy of the reading that I got was the Nine of Wands, okay? And this is actually, Sagittarius energy. The wands are all about, they're action takers, but it's also, it can be conflict, drama, chaos, difficulties. Carrying wands can be very heavy, right? And this is having all 9 out of 10 wands. So this person is kind of almost at that maximum amount of wands that they can actually carry, because the 10 of wands is the heaviest burden that you can carry. So what I'm seeing here for you, Aries, is that you're carrying almost the maximum amount of wands that you can carry, the maximum amount of burden that you can carry. This is someone who's very conflicted and very going through the motions here, having a lot of struggles here. Standing tall, standing strong, yes, that's the Nine of Wands energy, but also kind of, struggling with whatever is happening within this connection. And this is a love reading, so we're talking about, someone that you're connecting with here, Aries. So a very difficult energy to read here. Aries, I feel like you've found something out. You are standing tall and standing strong in the face of adversity, but like I said, Aries, but I feel like you've found something out here. I feel like you are, you keep pushing through here, Aries, and you're, in true Aries fashion, I feel like you're trying to really push through here, and you don't give up easily, right? Typical fire sign, you guys stand and fight, and stand your ground here. But I'm seeing that I just feel like you've found something out here. The energy is within this card and within this message. You can see someone here who's very burdened by something they've found out. Even their children are arguing and fighting. Nothing is quite going right here. It's all just going to shit. And this person is like, I can't fucking deal with this. Apologies for the French, but this is the energy of this card. This is a very, very challenging energy here. You're close to the finish line in this particular battle, I feel. You're standing firm, though, in the face of this challenge. And I feel like you're going to achieve your goal here, Aries, because, you guys are very much goal-orientated, and you are fire signs, and you're very fiery, passionate. You are leaders. You are, you're very confident, bold, and strong, right? So I'm seeing you, even though this is very challenging for you, you've found something out here, and you are standing tall and strong despite this adversity. Yet, yes, you're feeling upset. Yes, you're feeling worried. Yes, you're feeling stressed. I see all of those energies here, but I feel like kind of a big part of you knows that you're close to a finish line here. You're getting to that 10 wands here. We're at the 9. 10 is the maximum wands that you can carry, and then you drop the burden, right? So I see you moving forward in this situation. I see you getting through this. I see you fighting this. I see you standing tall and strong and facing this challenge, and you do get to achieve your goal is what I see here. Vibe for this reading, okay, and I'll go into that as I go along, but I'm going to keep reading the energies first. So the next energy I got is this Queen of Swords here. Okay, Aries, so the Queen of Swords here, you know, is very much a truth seeker. You know, they find the truth, they seek the truth in all matters, you know. Libra energy, mental clarity, intellectual power, you know, using intellect and unbiased judgment here, whilst also remaining flexible and open to receive input from other sources. You know, she will not tolerate mistruths or fluff, and she does get to the heart of the matter. This is someone that needs to know the truth, that will, you know, stop at nothing to find out the truth, right? That matches her truth, because again, she's extremely you know, she's very strong in her logic and her reasoning, and she doesn't let emotions affect her. So she does find out things very truthfully and very quickly. She gets to the heart of the matter, and that's because she can put emotions aside. One of the very few, you know, characters in the zodiac that can put things to the side and find out what they need to find out, and just, you know, suspend emotion to get what they need to find out logic and reason, to make a very logical reason, to make a logical decision here. Okay, the next energy I got is the Page of Wands. Aries, so Page of Wands, this is literally Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is, for me, a very childlike energy. I think for most readers it is very childlike energy. Even this card, you know, demonstrates that we've got a child that's, you know, in dress-ups here. So it's almost like it's very childlike energy, and a page is a very, you know, immature, childlike energy. It doesn't have to be a child, of course. It's just someone who maybe is not as mature as you. So anyway, childlike energy. Your person, I feel like, was kind of seeking something new here. Was seeking good news, perhaps. It's also my minor arcana Fool energy. So in the major arcana, you know, the 0 is the Fool. This is my minor arcana Fool card. So this is someone who does seek new beginnings here, but and does a little bit more research, a bit more planning than the Fool in the major arcana. Now the Fool in the major arcana, he just, like, literally, he or she just dives off the cliff and gains their wings on the way down. You know, the Page of Wands is someone who kind of does a little bit of research, a little bit of planning, not a lot because they are a page. They still plan a little bit for it. They gather some information. Pages are information gatherers as well. 4:44 on the clock, if that means anything to you guys. But someone has done a little bit of research, a little bit of you know, background information here, and not a lot though. Like I said, they haven't gone into this in depth. They've not taken a, you know, a deep dive into this, but they've done a little bit of news gathering. They might have even been seeking good news from someone else, and it's that Fool energy. And I feel like I said, an immature energy, not thinking things through here, rushing into this kind of energy is what I'm seeing with this Page of Wands. Someone who rushes this, who wants something new and doesn't really think through the consequences of their actions, doesn't really think through, you know, where their actions are going to lead them, kind of energy. All right, the next one I have is the Knight of Cups. Again, this is my player energy in the deck. I'm going to be honest here. This is my player energy for me. This person, I feel like, is seeking connection. They're in love with the idea of being in love here. They foolishly wish in using their heart over their head here. They wish for things, but they use their heart over their head here. They don't think logically. They don't have reason like the Queen of Swords. They are someone that just gets very affected by their emotions here. And that's what I'm seeing here. They make mistakes due to this, you know, due to this wishing nature and not listening to logic and reasoning. You know, head in the clouds kind of energy. Someone who does just have, doesn't really think through what's going to happen as a result of their actions, just goes after what they want, what they feel in their heart at the time. But yeah, whether this be your person or the other person they're dealing with, there is someone here who has very much got their head in the clouds here. And I do feel as though, Aries, your person is dealing with someone else here. I guess I haven't really gone into that yet, but that's the energy I'm starting to feel. But I felt that from the beginning here. And I felt that's why you're in this energy, this Nine of Swords energy. That's why this Queen here needs to seek the truth, which is your energy. This Page of Wands, I feel like, is them again seeking a new beginning here, a very foolish new beginning that they haven't really put a lot of thought and time into. And now I have my true clarify here with the Knight of Cups here. Like I said, someone who's very charming, who tries to charm people. Who, you know, like head in the clouds kind of energy, just wants to impress everybody, to be the liked person, to be popular, and so on. That's the energy I see of this Knight of Cups, right? And then I have the Moon. Major Arcana has showed up. The Moon is here. Cancer energy, Major Arcana number 18. Significant message, hidden truths. I can just feel that big time here, like in bold, bright letters in front of me. Hidden truths. I felt something was hidden here from the start. I felt something was not right about this reading. I felt there was something, an injustice here. I just felt this was off from the start, and I'm going to be honest about that. And that's why I knew that there was going to be something very cynical here that I needed to share with you, Aries. If this is your message, of course, please remember, if it's not resonating, if it does not make any sense to you, please, do not make it fit. It's only if this is your message, right? If this is making sense. So hidden truth here, illusions, created. This, I feel like they could be trying to make you feel like this illusion is all in your head. This could be your person, Aries. That they're trying to make you feel as though this hidden truth, this thing that has not come to light yet, they could be trying to make you feel as though this is a hidden truth. They could be trying to make you feel as though this illusion is just in your head, right? And I feel like you're facing your worst fears here with this moon card. I feel like there is mystery. I feel like there's uncertainty of this, of this situation and the outcomes. And I do feel as though you're kind of trusting your subconscious here, or even your intuition here. I kind of feel like, Aries, you're very intuitive, you're very intelligent, you're very, you're a leader, you're very strong-willed, you're very powerful, you are that, strong fire sign. And I feel as though you kind of, I don't know, if this is resonating with you, I kind of feel like there's something not quite right here. Something's been hidden from you, and I feel like your subconscious or your intuition here is going off. It's pinging. It's going, there's something here that maybe isn't quite adding up. And you're kind of feeling something is not quite right, and you want to delve deeper here. Something's hidden here, there's no doubt about it. The moon only ever comes out when there's things hidden, things that need to come to light here. And this person, your person, Aries, may be making you feel as though this is all in your head and it's some kind of illusion, and you're just, taking things out of context, you're going too far, you're imagining things, whatever. There's definitely uncertainty about the situation within this connection. Whether, they're causing it, you're causing it, you're both causing it, I don't know. There's uncertainty, there's something not right about this, right? And to be honest, the next energy I got was almost like my sealer. Okay, this was where I got the sealer. So the next energy I got from the deck, from this particular deck, is this Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Swords is a sneaky, deceptive person who's trying to cover something up. You cannot make this stuff up. Hiding truths from you, lying, cheating, stealing, trying to get away with something. This person is literally coming out of a bedroom window, right? This is, I guess, where I need to tell you what my energy, where my thoughts and feelings are going from the beginning of this reading. So Aries, if this is your reading, I feel as though someone here has been lying to you about a connection that they've been in with someone that you are connected with, someone that you know, someone that is a friend, a connection, an acquaintance, someone you work with, a colleague, whatever. I feel like you know this person, and I feel like, Aries, they've been keeping something from you. And I literally got a clarification here when I got this, because of course I've got the moon here, I've got the Knight of Cups, more, energy of someone who's a player, who's not being honest and upfront here. Obviously the overall energy of the reading was the Knight of Wands, so it all sort of started from there, with this Queen of Swords needing to, to find out some truths here, some harsh truths, some logical truths, without, suspending their emotional, feelings here. And then as soon as I got this, it kind of all went downhill from here, and I'll show you why in a moment when I show you the other energies in this reading. But Seven of Swords, like I said, this is someone who's trying to get away with something, and we literally have a feminine energy. Now, this could be male or female. Remember, there's no gender in tarot, so this could resonate with either gender. It doesn't matter. Someone here is literally sneaking out of a window after what it seems to me is, stealing, cheating, having a sexual relationship with someone, a rendezvous with someone, and then trying to get away out of the window where no one can see. But the lights are shining down, and we can see that this person is literally about to step on these swords, and they're about to get found out. So what I'm seeing, Aries, is that you're about to find out, or you already know intuitively, or you've found out even, or you're about to find out. I feel that there is something coming to light here for sure. We have the moon here, and we have these lights shining down upon this woman who's sneaking out of this window, doing something very deceptive. She's got her freaking shoes in her hand and her purse, she's had a good time, and she's now leaving and wants to get away with this, doesn't want anyone to know this happened, wants to pretend this never happened. And I do see this as male or female. Someone has slept with someone, had a sexual connection with someone, and they're trying to hide this from you. That is the message I got from the very beginning of this reading. That's a very specific amount of people. It may not be for everybody. It might even be for a very minute amount of people, but it is for someone. Someone is meant to receive this message right now. Now, this is a timeless message, so it is guided for, Aries whenever they see it. I'm not timing my readings anymore. This is literally for someone who's meant to see this message when they see it. So I do feel as though someone's been dishonest with you, someone that's connected with you, Aries, or connected with your person. Either way, someone's connected to you both. or one of you, and you know this is happening right under your nose, and they may be denying it, they may be trying to sneak away and get away with it, but it is happening. So if you feel this, if this seems to resonate with you, if this is making sense, then this may very well be your reading, but please don't jump to conclusions. Please remember that this is a general reading. It's not going to be for everybody. If it's not making sense, then please put it to the side and leave it and move on. All right, check your other placements, check your other readings. This was a very specific reading, very specific message, and I will put that in the title. It's not for everybody. Someone here has tried to get away with something. 1333, if that resonates with anybody. Yeah. Sneaky energy here, definitely, but it's not going to be everyone's message. This is not happening to every single Aries out there, right? I got was the Judgment card. More Major Arcanum, number 20 here. Now, you can't make this stuff up again. This comes out again when there's been something that needs a judgment call being made about it. You know, this is about self-realization, understanding, even spiritual awakening here, Aries. You could be having a spiritual awakening at the moment. You could be coming to, you know, realizations about this situation, a self-realization, an understanding about the situation that your person is in or you're in. Just really needing to make a call here. You know, it's definitely here. It's happening. You need to make a call. If this hasn't happened already, this is coming in the near future, right? So, you know, this is a card of redemption. It's about knowing your motives. It's about knowing your motives and your heart to be true. You, Aries, know that this is not on you. This is not something that you have any blame or fault for. This is something that your person, if this resonates with you, I mean, it could be the opposite way. Please remember, roles can flip-flop and reverse. This could literally be you and your person is thinking this about you, but I feel more, Aries, very much so like it's your person. So, you know, someone here, and I feel like, Aries, you know your motives here and your heart to be true. You know, you're unveiling a truth that's coming in from spirit. You know, it's a very spiritual message here. The moon is here. You know, the Seven of Swords is here. The Knight of Cups is here. We have a very spiritual message, I feel, that needs to come to light. Something that needs to be unveiled here. You're unveiling a truth from spirit. You are, you know, I feel like you're making a judgment call, and yeah, you're making a judgment call in light of the information that is coming to light here. And there's definitely things coming to light. If you look at the sky here on the Judgment card as well, we have someone here who is literally coming to, you know, newfound understandings, who is relying on their judgment, intuition. They're taking time out to have a really good judgment call here. And we have the moon here. You can't make that stuff up, right? And the Seven of Swords and the Judgment here together shows me that something sneaky, you know, that someone's trying to get away with. There needs to be a judgment call made about that. There needs to be someone who gets to decide whether that is worthy of forgiveness, whether that's worthy of a second chance, whether they're worthy of, you know, having another chance with that person that was sneaky and deceptive to them. The Chariot, okay, Major Arcanum number 7, more Major Arcanum, Cancer energy, someone who is determined to achieve victory, speed, determination, success. This could even be travel. You know, you could be traveling, or your person could be traveling here, Aries, but, you know, this person is very confident, has a lot of willpower. I feel like they kind of feel like they're in control here as well. This is someone who does have a lot of control, or at least feels like they're in control here. This could be your person, Aries, and I feel that that is the energy that I'm reading. You know, your person is confident that they'll sail through this victoriously, is what I'm hearing and feeling. I feel like they kind of feel like they're going to get away with this, or at least they thought they would. If this hasn't already happened, I see their energy currently being that they will get away with this, that they, you know, this is going to be something that keeps that remains hidden. If you can see here, we've got dark and light energies. This is like the darkness and the light with the two, you know, this is someone who is juggling two people. You can literally see there is two dogs in this image. That's kind of resonating with me in that, you know, they're dealing with two people. You know, one's the more known, one's lesser known perhaps. One's dark, one's light, one's known about, you know, and one's hidden and secret. You know, I feel that energy here. I feel like there's something hidden here. I feel like they're trying to hide the darkness and keep the light in light. I definitely feel an energy here of dealing with two things. We can see it literally right in front of us, you know, someone who's very confidently moving forward and thinks that, you know, they can keep this darkness hidden, they can keep this secret hidden, and they're charging towards victory and success, whatever that may be for your person, and they're just keeping things hidden here. But they're dealing with two things and they don't quite add up. Dark and light don't quite go together. So they're juggling that, they're trying to balance that out, they're trying to figure out how they're going to keep this darkness hidden and you know, maybe even keep the light hidden, whatever, you know. Definitely juggling, imbalance, and having some kind of warped sense of confidence here. Maybe they're just being, you know, a little bit delusional. They're in denial about what's happened here. Take it as it resonates. Definitely juggling here, and confidence is something that they seem to have, but it may be a false sense of security. It may be a false sense of confidence. It may be that they just kind of feel like they're going to get away with this, and they don't quite see that you are intuitive and you're seeing it happening, or, you know, that you're going to you know, see this come to light. Okay, so the final really nail in the coffin that I got about this being, you know, someone that you know that's connecting with your person was this Three of Cups, right? So this Three of Cups energy, Aries, was where I really knew that this was someone you were connected with, a friend, a connection, a colleague, someone you work with, someone you know, someone that's connected to you in some way, shape or form. It could be a friend, a family member, a friend of a friend, a friend of a family member, someone that you're connected with in some way, shape or form, definitely. Third party energy, definitely, and also, you know, someone connected to you energy is what I'm feeling. I got that from the very, very beginning, and I cannot explain it. I just got that Nine of Wands, and I knew straight away. I just immediately got a message that, oh my gosh, someone has connected with Aries person that is a friend or close person to my Aries. Can't explain it. That's my intuition going off here. But either way, if this is not your message, please don't force it. This is literally for someone who knows that this is their message, or at least feels that this possibly could be their message. You may, you know, your intuition may be going off, your, you know, senses may be going off here and going, yep, this all makes sense. I kind of get, this reading is my reading. You will, you know, claim this if it is, and please let me know in the comments if this is. I feel very sorry for you if this is. I've been there, I've done that, I know what this feels like. It's happened to me too. Alright, so, you know, with this, I see someone, you know, I feel like your person had a sexual relationship with a friend of yours, a connection of yours, a colleague of yours, someone who's connected to your friend, family, whatever. Connected to you in some way. You know who this person is, you know who they are, and you'll be shocked to find out if you don't already know. You know, maybe you will be shocked, maybe you already have been shocked, maybe it's happening right now, I don't know. Like, please remember, this is a timeless reading, it's going to happen, you know, whenever you see this message, you're guided to see it, right? It could have already happened, it may be about to happen, and I wouldn't wish this on anybody. You can't make this stuff up, literally. This came out for a very specific reason at this point in time, because I've literally been going through the motions, explaining to you and kind of building up to this energy, and now we've kind of got to the climax here, which shows me Three of Cups, third party energy, friend, connection, someone you know. You know, these people are literally, you know, friends that are celebrating together, that are spending time. These are literally friends that are celebrating together, spending time together, being joyous, and they're celebrating a victory. But I feel the opposite here. I feel as though these friends are celebrating. They're not celebrating. This is literally friends, you know. This is here to show you that these are friends that you know. These are people that you may have celebrated with in the past, but you're certainly not celebrating this victory with them. This is not a victory for you. This is heartbreak and betrayal. But it's definitely showing up for a reason, right? At this point in the reading. I felt this from the very beginning, and it's here near the end of the reading to clarify, to, you know, really reinforce that my instincts and my intuition was spot on from the beginning. This is the third party energy. This is someone that you know, if this is your message. And then the final clinger, the final clanger of all of it. King of Wands in reverse. 21:21 on the clock, guys, if that means anything to you. King of Wands here, in reverse. Okay, cannot make this stuff up. Literally the ultimate clanger here. This, in reverse, right, the King of Wands is a bully. He's a sexual deviant. He's a selfish player. He's selfish. He doesn't care about anyone's feelings but himself, but his own needs, his own desires. You know, what they want is what they want. Wands in reverse just goes after exactly what they want and does not care who gets in their way, what gets in their way. They just push them out the way. They step over them. They do what they have to do to get what they want. So this is a very selfish person, someone who's very promiscuous. They could have a sexual addiction. They're very weak. They have no willpower. They're not able to stand up to people and say, no, this is not the right thing. You know, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to hurt my person. Aries, they're not ready. They're not yet ready for anything stable and committal here, but they still go ahead and do it anyway, right? Just to have some fun, just to have something very lighthearted, to have whatever they want. That's very selfish, very impulsive here, and just kind of took what they want and just ran with it, right? Sex, their wand, right? Can I make this stuff up? Okay. So I then gathered some energies. I don't need to clarify any of those. They're very straightforward to me. And of course, I'll just quickly show you what's at the bottom of the deck that I pulled from. The Fool, the Zero. This is the Major Arcanum Fool. And I spoke about this Page of Wands here, which is my Minor Arcanum Fool. This person was literally, Aries, looking for a brand new beginning outside of this connection. They thought that they could get away with it. They thought they could charm someone. They thought they could play this game. They thought they could keep this hitting. They thought that you wouldn't find out this truth. They thought that they could, you know, sneak away and get away, that there wouldn't be a judgment call made. They thought that they could just charge towards success and victory here with this dark and light, these two people that they're juggling here. They thought that, you know, they wouldn't find out that it was someone connected to you. They thought they could be selfish and victorious and not really, you know, and you wouldn't really find out. Zero on all counts. Alright, let's continue here. So from the Island Time Oracle, I got passion. Okay, not going to explain that any further. You know, pretty straightforward. Now the passion energy is about insane chemistry, liking each other equally, having fun. This person, your person, Aries, or it's you. I don't feel like it's you. I feel more like it's your person. I'm not going to keep saying that though. Take it as it resonates. Your story or their story. Someone here just thought they could have some fun. They did have chemistry with this person. They liked each other, and it could have very much been right under your nose. You didn't really know what was happening, but there was something going on here behind your back that you didn't know about, and you know, they had a connection that you may not have found out about, or you're about to find out about. You know, passion, chemistry, desire, sexual intimacy is what I'm seeing here. Healthy choices is here for a reason as well from the Untitled Oracle. Now this is literally here to show that there weren't healthy choices made, right? This energy is about making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. To me, this is in reverse. Someone here, your person, whoever you're connected with friendship-wise, or you know, whatever connection you have with this person, they didn't make a healthy choice here. You do not connect, you know, you don't shit where you sleep. You don't connect with people that are connected to someone that you care about. It's just not something that you do, right? So they made an unhealthy choice here. They're very selfish. They were thinking about themselves here, and they didn't make a healthy choice. It's literally here. Self-love, self-care wasn't happening. They were literally thinking about themselves, though, and how that might make them happier, like in the moment, how that might make them happier in the moment, but didn't really help you, didn't help the connection. And then we literally have the snake. Again, cannot make this stuff up. Snake is the most devious card in this Untitled Oracle deck. This is someone here who is very competitive, an enemy, someone who's clever, malicious, someone who tries to hide things from you, and you know, it says literally look over your shoulder and the other woman, male or female, someone here has tried to be deceptive, they've tried to be a snake, they've tried to hide this connection from you, this sexual connection. What they've done here, 25:22 on the clock, if that means anything. Yeah, deceptive, deceptive, deceptive. That's all I can say. The snake is the most deceptive energy from the Untitled Oracle. This is someone who's tried to get away with something. This is literally your Three of Cups, Seven of Swords energy. Someone you know who's been deceptive, who thought they could get away with this here with a Chariot here, thought that they could be selfish and hide this from you, this King of Wands energy, and get their rocks off here. And the Judgment here, it's not going to happen. A judgment needs to be made, a judgment will be made, whether they like it or not. Alright, from the Romance Angel Oracle, we've got stay optimistic about your love life. I feel like after this happens, after you find out about this, Aries, you're going to find it very hard to do that. This is an energy to say positive thinking and faith will bring you out of this. I don't know, like it might take a little while, it might take some time, but you know, Spirit wants you to stay optimistic here, despite this awful, awful connection that's happened, awful experience that's happened, rather. Then we've got the forgiving and learning energy. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So Spirit does want you to forgive and learn from this. It could very well be that your person or the person they've connected with, or both of them, want you to forgive them and learn. They want you to learn from this, but also want you to forgive them, right? And that's up to you. It's up to you whether you forgive them. It's up to free will. It's not that easy to do, I know, speaking from experience. And we've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this could very much be that, you know, whoever did this to you, your person, this person, they want you to reconcile this. They want you to make a judgment call, you know, that they're worthy of being forgiven. Again, up to free will, up to you to decide if they deserve that. I'm going to leave those in your thoughts here. Bottom of the deck here, we've got separation. There's no doubt about this, Aries, that you're in separation from this person that caused you this heartbreak. Bottom of the Untitled Oracle here, we've got the palm tree. Now that is here for a reason as well. The palm tree is very much about stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. For me, that is literally resilience. You know, you are going to come through this, you are going to endure this, you're going to have stability. The palm tree is the most resilient tree that you can find. You know, it stands tall despite whatever comes its way, the worst winds, the worst weather, the worst, you know, no water for months. Very stable, very secure. It does not fall down easily, right? And that is you. That is you, Aries. This symbolizes you. You know, you're going to grow, you're going to endure, you're going to be resilient, you're going to be flexible, you're going to get through this, and it's going to happen in time, because then we have the clock energy, which is all about it takes time, it needs time, and you're going in time cycles, you're going to heal, you're going to progress. So these are literally together for a reason. You are literally a palm tree here that is going to take time to heal, take time to, you know, take time to gain ground again, take time to grow, take time to get through this. But it literally needs time, takes time to heal, progress. And the palm tree literally is the embodiment of that. You are literally taking the time to grow and get through that. And then, of course, we have the separation energy again. Because, again, we know that you are in separation after finding out this information. So you get to decide what happens from here. You get to decide what happens in free will. From the Workular Oracle, we've got the transformation energy, which not surprised that is here. You're definitely transforming. 10:10 on the clock. Transformation, new beginning, closing out a cycle, starting a whole new cycle. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. What have I literally just been speaking about? You're healing. You're healing through this energy, through this difficult situation, you know, but you are healing at a cellular level, at a highly spiritual level. You are going to get through this. Okay, unbound is the other energy we got. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. You are moving through this. You are literally releasing any contracts that, you know, don't serve you, any soul contracts from the past. This literally could be your person, Aries. If this person is not someone that is serving your higher benefit, you're going to release them. So you get to decide that. You get to decide that with free will. You know, are you going to release this past life connection if it is one? Are you going to become unbound and release this soul contract if it is, you know, a soul contract of yours? Or, you know, just literally becoming unbound from this situation, from this connection, from this person, or even from the person that you know. You literally cannot make this stuff up. The crumbling, what are you clinging onto? So Spirit is very clear here with its message. You know, are you hanging on to a friendship too long? Are you hanging on to, you know, some kind of collaboration with someone too long? You know, a colleague, someone you met through family, friend, someone that you maybe shouldn't be connecting with anymore, or it could literally be your person, Aries. Maybe this is something you're holding on to too long with someone romantic that you've been in a connection with that has betrayed you here. But you get to have you know, you get to decide that here. We have, you know, what are you clinging on to here? What are you holding on to longer than you should? So, you know, it's crumbling to the ground. This is almost like the Tower energy. This is the Tower energy, actually, for me. Tower energy, you know, what are you holding on to here? What are you clinging on to that doesn't serve you anymore? What do you need to become unbound from here? And, you know, what do you need to transform from? So we literally have transformation, crumbling, and unbound. They literally go together. Most beautiful reading you could possibly get. These are literally my messages from Spirit cards that I've just read. And the final, at the bottom of the deck, we have no, wait, pause, postpone, say no. So I feel as though before you make this judgment call, Aries, before you decide whether, you know, you want to, you know, release this soul contract, release this person, release this friend, what are you holding on to longer than you should here before you transform out of your deep healing? You do have a decision to make here, but I feel like Spirit's sort of saying to you here with a no energy coming out. This is almost like a Tower energy as well. I feel as though it's kind of like just wait a little bit, postpone, pause, say no, you're not ready to make a decision right now, and give yourself a little bit more time before you decide whether you're going to release this, what you're going to do with it. Right, because that's here for a very specific reason. We have pause and you know, wait, postpone, say no at the bottom of the deck. So do wait before you decide about, you know, the decisions here about what soul contracts, past life energies you're going to, you know, move on from, you know, what you're clinging on to here and what you're transforming from. And then if we go to my next oracle messages, you cannot make this stuff up. We literally have think things through. So Spirit is saying, think things through about this situation, about this connection, about these people that are connecting with you. 333 on the clock. Then we have let go and enjoy, and I feel as though that's a very specific message for you as well, Aries. I feel like this has been a very challenging situation for you. Once you find out about it, if it hasn't happened already or if it's happened, you know, Spirit wants you to really let go and enjoy here. Spirit wants you to really think things through here. And then we have address your addictions here. And I feel as though this possibly could be a message for your person here. I don't feel as though it's your message. And remember, roles can flip-flop and reverse here, Aries. I feel as though this King of Wands may have a sexual addiction here. I'm not 100% sure. I see someone here who has some, you know, problems here, and I don't see why, Aries, your person would get into this situation without there being some kind of toxic addiction or something that's, you know, holding them down and holding them back. So this could very much be your person's energy. They may have a sexual addiction, or they may have another addiction here, drinking, alcohol, drugs, whatever it may be. You know, spending, a workaholic, spending too much money, a shopaholic, to try and escape and evade their feelings. Someone here has an addiction problem. Take it as it resonates, whether it's you or your person, or it even could be the person that they're connecting with. You know, Aries, your person who, you know, who connected with a friend or an acquaintance or someone you know could very well have addiction problems that have caused them to move into that energy where they haven't really been thinking straight. Take it as it resonates. Then I've got make a plan. I feel like that's what you need to do right now. You're going to make a plan after what's happened here. Something has been very challenging, very difficult for you, and you know, you need to transform You know, you need to figure out, you know, who you want to hang on to here with a crumbling. You need to figure out, you know, who's worthy of your time and your effort, who you're clinging on to that you shouldn't. Becoming unbound here from past life energies, from spirit here, you know, waiting, pausing, saying no, taking some time here, you know, making healthy choices here. That's here for a reason as well. Spirit wants you to make healthy choices here in light of what's happened. Beware of the snake. And also, you know, you're going to heal and be more resilient and strong from what you've been through here, and it's going to happen in time, and it takes time, of course. But you are in separation here is what I'm seeing from the bottom of the deck. Actually, from both decks. So from the bottom of the Romance Angel, I have got the separation energy. And I've also got at the bottom of the Island Time Oracle, after we took out the palm tree and the clock, very important, significant messages. We've got the separation here as well. So it definitely looks like you're in separation from your person here. And perhaps they want to know if you're willing to, you know, forgive and learn and forgive from this. Spirit wants you to stay optimistic about your love life here. And we also have reconciliation here. So it looks as though your person or your friend or both want you to reconcile with them, that want you to forgive them. We have the forgiving and learning here. They want you to stay optimistic here after this separation from this friendship, connection, and or both. They want you to move on here in time and heal from this and have stability and structure with the palm tree. But it is entirely up to you whether you do that, because of course we have make a plan. We have let go and enjoy. We have address your addictions, which could very much be the person that they're connecting with, of course, like I spoke about, and think things through, which is a significant message, because you do really need to think things through. Out of these energies, I would say this is probably the most important energy we have here. You do need to think things through. You do need to think about this transformation, this crumbling, and this unbound energy that comes from the Work Your Law Oracle. Very significant message here for a reason. You're saying no and you're pausing and waiting and postponing for a reason. Now, the very final energy from this particular deck is choose your friends wisely. Why else would this message come out if there wasn't any other reason? This is definitely a message about your person, Aries, connecting with someone that you know. So Spirit wants you to, again, choose friends wisely here in the future. Do not let yourself get in this situation again where you are heartbroken and hurt and betrayed by someone that you thought was connected to you very closely, or someone that you thought you could trust. This is here for a reason, very specifically. Let's get the final messages from the Love Oracle that I have. And we have got power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away in the future. I feel as though, you know, you do have the power here in this situation, Aries. You get to decide what happens next. You get to decide if you forgive this person, if you forgive the person that you know that they've connected with. Sexual union, again, this goes back to them having a sexual connection that went against your connection here. You know, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. There is not true bliss in this situation. Someone found sexual union with your person, or vice versa, or both. You're not feeling comfortable about that. Okay, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. No, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. I feel as though your person, Aries, or the person that they connected with, or could even be both of them, kind of didn't really think this through in their heart. They were very much, as it says, the answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. I feel as though this person very much, you know, again, head over heart decision, logic over heart. Again, it's kind of hard to understand because, you know, you kind of think, hang on a sec, wouldn't it be the opposite? It kind of flip-flops and reverses and so on. Someone here kind of didn't really instill their emotions in this. They made a decision that was kind of just a head decision, and they didn't consult their emotions here. But here made a decision that was purely based on their head, not on their heart, and it caused a very, as you can see, a huge disruption, a huge transformation in this connection. And we've got the freedom here to finish off, and that's no mistake. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So Aries, you get to decide what happens from here. The ball is in your court. You get to decide. You're the one that's been wronged here. You get to decide after taking some time here. I do feel as though you do need to take time here. The palm tree stands very, you know, very tall and strong, very resilient after time, because the clock is here for a reason. Needs time, takes time to heal. We've got separation here twice. Definitely need to take some time here, you know, to make some healthy choices here about, you know, the way to go forward here, making healthy choices for yourself and no one else. You know, we've got no needs, you know, we've got wait, pause, postpone, say no. That is literally if they want an answer from you right now about whether they're forgiven or not, about this judgment call. You know, you need to take time here. You need to say, no, I'm not quite ready to do that right now. You know, the ball is in your court. You get to decide. You get to take time. You get to stop this and pause it and postpone it, because you are transforming here. You know, you do get to decide here, you know, What are you clinging onto that you need to let go? And that takes time to decide what that is, and becoming unbound here and letting go of past lives, soul contracts, friends that don't serve you anymore, you know, choosing your friends wisely. All of that takes time to do, right? And I feel like you're in separation whilst doing that, you know, to decide whether you want to forgive and learn here. Well, you're definitely learning, there's no doubt about that, but whether you want to forgive here, 11:01 on the clock, you get to decide whether you forgive, you know, whether you forgive these people for what they've done to you, or whether you just move on from it and you know, go from there. Either way, you're coming out of it. Palm tree is here for a reason. You're transforming here for a reason. Bottom of the Love Oracle deck. Sorry, I haven't showed you that yet. And the last card of the read is transformation. Full stop of the read, transformation. 11:11 on the deck. 11:11 on the clock. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. This is literally Spirit saying you get to transform here. You get to decide what you want here. You know, you get to put the full stop on this connection with this person, or in, you know, with this friend, with both. This, whatever happened to you was not okay, was not right. And believe me, I've been there. I've been in this situation where this has happened to me, and it's probably the most difficult thing that I've ever had to go through. And I don't think that, you know, either parties involved actually realize how hard it actually was for me. I still have nightmares about it now. But yeah, it's not about me, it's about you guys, Aries. So yeah, I completely feel your energy. I completely know where you're coming from. I know how this must hurt for you. I know that you're probably going to struggle with this for some time. If this is your reading, I kind of hope that it's not anyone's reading, but I do feel as though it's going to be for a very specific portion of my viewers, or that come across this message if you're not a regular viewer. So yeah, that's the message I have for you guys. You are going to get through it though, all right? So the advice is you will get through it. You know, freedom is here. You're going to have the freedom. You are going to transform here. There is no doubt about it. Definitely transformation. You know, your advice here is literally, you know, the palm tree, stability, structure, rebuilding here. You know, the palm tree is the most resilient tree that they're almost one of the most resilient trees that there are. You're going to get through this, but it's going to take some time. It needs time to heal. It needs time. It takes time. You get to decide whether there's reconciliation here. You get to decide, you know, whether you forgive these people that are involved in this. Spirit wants you to stay very, you know, optimistic here during this separation period. You know, it looks like there is a brand new beginning here as well, being at the bottom of the deck here. You know, and again, this is not even a deck that I use, but the bottom of the deck that I'm looking at right now, from the you know, original Rider-Waite deck, is the Ace of Swords. That's literally truth, clarity, new beginning. You know, you get to decide where you go from here. Truth and clarity is leading the way here. You know, you get to make the judgment call about where this goes from here. You know, you get to decide. You start from zero again, and you get to decide what happens from here. You have freedom, you have resiliency, you have new beginnings, you have transformation, you have truth, honor. Everything's here. Alright guys, that's the message I have for you. If this was your message, I am so sorry. Like I said, been through it, know what you're going through. Please know that I don't gain any joy from doing these kinds of readings. I'm just going to be honest and upfront about what I see and what I read and the energies I'm feeling. And I felt it from the very, very, very beginning. As soon as I got this Knight of Wands, I got the energy, the download from Spirit. I got the download from Spirit immediately. And with this Six of Cups, I can't help but say this before I close this out, guys. With this Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck staring at me, one of my absolute favourite decks, keeps looking at me as I speak about this. This very much could be someone that you've known for a very long time. Either your person, Aries, who is someone that you've known a long time here, past life soulmate, which is why we got the past life soul contract energy here from the Work Your Light Oracle. This could be literally someone that you have a soul contract with, a past life soul contract with. Someone that you've known a very, very long time, even since childhood perhaps, or just a very, very long time in this connection, or the person that they've connected with, or even both. You may even know them both for a very long time. I'm hearing and feeling that you know either one of these people for a very long time, from childhood, from whatever, long-term committal, stable connection. You could be married, you could have, I don't know. I feel as though you guys have had a very long-term, stable, committal connection, and something has gone wrong here. Now, this could be your person, Aries, or it literally could be the person that they slept with or had a connection with, a sexual connection with, that caused this whole disruption, or it literally could be both of them. But this card is staring at me for a reason. Please let me know if this resonates with you. And then I have the Four of Swords behind that, which is literally comes after the Three of Swords. This is someone who literally has their heart on a string in this deck, someone who's extremely heartbroken and literally needs to go and curl up in a corner and deal with this and just deal with the pain and the heartbreak of what happened in that Three of Swords. They need to heal their heart. They need to take a time out here, which is why I feel you are in that transformation energy, why you need to, you know, take some time here, why you need to, you know, make some healthy choices here, why you need to try to stay optimistic here and focus on, you know, whether you're going to forgive and learn here, why, you know, you need to decide during this separation period, which we've seen multiple times, whether you're going to, you know, reconcile or not. That's completely up to you, but transformation is here twice. You get to transform from this. You get to decide and choose your friends wisely. You know, think things through, let go and enjoy, and make a plan here. Someone needs to address their addictions, but I don't feel as though it's you, Aries. You know, wait, pause, you know, postpone, say no. You have time here on your side, and I feel like that's what's happening here, and I feel like that's why it's behind this Six of Cups. You are literally in a timeout from love, in a timeout from this connection, either after you've found out or when you find out. I see it coming in. I'm so sorry if this is your reading. I'm so sorry to read this energy. I don't even want to do this, but I'm just being honest, being truthful, and just reading the energies that I feel drawn to share. You know, after all, you deserve to know this. Alright guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you did watch all the way to the end, I really appreciate your support. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Please do let me know if this does resonate with you. I'm so sorry if it does, but let me know, because again, I feel your energy. I know I've been there, I've been through this. I can possibly help you if needed, if you need some, you know, advice from me after being through it myself. Yeah, I'm here. Thanks guys, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.